enterprise and everything it's proven to be? Sadly, it is. All of it. But look on the bright side. At least you know what you're getting yourself into, and I can promise you this. You'll never leave.
Hello.
There's my mo. That's honestly, considering you two more or less ended up staying up for another hour or two, I probably should have just had you two play Magic until stream time.
I still wasn't really sure that Ray wanted to anyway. But yeah, I didn't actually end up sleeping.
give him a couple more minutes before we start.
Yep.
Last, nothing from the bun. Let's go ahead and get started.
Yeah, so it goes.
Alright, I assume you may not have had a chance to watch the VODs yet.
No, I'm afraid not.
Okay.
It does say you're still streaming XCOM 2.
Gosh darn you, Twitch, I updated that. Well, thanks for letting me know before we started to start.
Hey,
Well, before I get to the teal deer, basically, wait, no, I was about to start going into what happened, and then... Hello, everyone. How are you doing? Sorry for the extended delay before the stream. We were waiting on Bun. Bun is still unconscious. This will be fine. I'm sure he'll crop up later, as he's wont to do. He is very eepy, though, and will be very eepy. Much like this movie. She's so cute and so eepy. At least as cute as she is eepy. And she's very eepy.
at all times, every moment of every day.
Sorry for the lack of stream yesterday. Whether or not you want to chalk it up to the Tuesday curse is up for debate. I do apologize for some relative radio silence on it. I just had stuff I needed to take care of and need to get some extra reps. Although obviously we're here tonight. Also, my plans on Saturday have changed. So I will be trying to have a stream on Friday, but I'm more likely to have another session of XCOM 2 to make up for lost time in that degree, instead of going for more Lies of P. We'll see what happens. For the time being, obviously, we will be continuing Batman the Telltale series. Speaking of, to quickly summarize everything that's happened to this point, Bruce is working with Harvey Dent in order to get Harvey as the new mayor of Gotham, opposing the incumbent Mayor Hill. It turns out that Mayor Hill was in league with the Waynes, mostly Bruce's father, whose first name escapes me at the moment. Not so much the mother, as well as the resident mob family. The first name that comes to mind is Corleone, but obviously that's not right. Falcone, because I made a joke about Falcone Island. The Falcones. Turns out that Mayor Hill put out a hit on the Waynes due to the fact that Martha was planning on turning them in due to finding out that the patriarch of the family had been abusing his position to basically declare people criminally insane and give them an injection to effectively make them insane, in order to do things such as get his way with business deals or steal land, such as where Wayne Tower is now. Amongst that mess, Catwoman is Catwoman. A new group which brings to mind Anarchy and whatever the fuck you want to call his followers crops up, called the Children of Arkham, who are trying to use various drugs and chemicals to make people go batshit insane to the point of effectively becoming zombies. Mostly just because they give in to baser instincts. Batman manages to stop some of this, but due to becoming wounded, he ends up staying the night at Catwoman's place, which makes Harvey go a little crazier, as Harvey had also gotten the crazy drug at some point, even though we managed to avoid having half his face burned off. Also, the Penguin is there, being a dick. Or so because, yeah, remember what I said about the Waynes stealing land? Yeah, they basically declared his mom insane, stole his childhood home for Wayne Tower, and due to the political outcry, the board has decided to make Bruce step down while putting the Cobblepot in charge for a while. What could go wrong? In hindsight, I should probably type these things up more often, but I don't usually have to summarize multiple episodes of an episodic series. While at a ceremony to hand over control, Bruce got an injection of the crazy juice by none other than friendly reporter who we've been avoiding, Vicky Vale. Gasp, shock, turns out she's in charge of the Children of Arkham. Things go badly. And I believe that about catches everything up.
Fair enough.
Well, you have to go over about half of this one, Horatio, so... With that out of the way, and after I get a chroma from my keyboard real quick, there we go. Let's go ahead and get started. Kill music, boot up the game. And also kill the feed of the game while I log into Telltale, because it keeps making me log in, despite the fact that it really should have saved my login several times. Oh good, it pauses the unskippable logo intro if I alt-tab. Go throw that back up. On to episode 4, Guardian of Gotham. Bruce and Batman must forge new alliances and fight old rivals, protect the innocent, and keep Gotham from descending into chaos. Oh boy. Stream working on Discord?
I have not opened the Discord stream yet. I just see a black screen.
Thing would have
I
just
paused.
beaten me to death right there in front of everyone. He wanted to. I mean, if Batman hadn't been there, I would be... Of course, the
Okay, it is
doctors
working.
aren't thrilled about
Good.
me leaving. My therapist is worried the drug might have caused some issues to resurface. Make them unmanageable.
Our stock is tanking. The board is losing confidence. Wayne Enterprises needs a new face. Oswald Cobblepot.
You're the only ally I have in this building. It's important. I need you to be my eyes and ears.
All right, I can do that.
Keep Oswald out of R&D. And let me know if anything comes up.
You're a good man, Bruce.
I think you
Unlike
may have
90% of
misinterpreted
players, we
this.
also chose not to try and get into Selena's pants.
Sorry.
Please, Selina, I have to tell you how I... Bruce?
You should come stay with me.
I'll think about it. Dropped your pen.
It's not...
I think it's time you knew my real name. I am Lady Arkham.
Who?
Yeah, not only did they make his parents, well, mostly his dad, bad guys, but they also made Vicky Vale a bad guy.
It's a very odd
You have to
choice.
face the truth sometime.
It certainly keeps people on their toes.
Retribution.
Something new and
brews.
different. Without going to outright Elseworlds territory. Also, like I said, Cobblepot would get his. Maybe I'll get them again later.
Oh, God. What is this place?
Get out. Breakfast.
Okay, I'm up. I'm up.
For Christ's sake, put some clothes on. Doctor's making the rounds soon.
So you'd think after what happened at the precinct, what happened to Harvey and tons of others, with all these fucking bulging veins they still has, someone would have done a toxicology screening.
Is that my blood? God, I hope it's mine. Looks like someone was angry. Lovely. Arkham Asylum. This can't be happening. This can't be real.
Better be decent. You settled? Good. Anything you need? Water, piss, rat poison? I've been asked for rope before. Not really allowed to give it out. Of course, I could make an exception for you.
You can tell me why I'm in Arkham Asylum for a start.
What, rich boy doesn't remember? Oswald Cobblepot? You beat him to a bloody pulp. Nearly killed him. Landed you here. Any of this ringing a bell? Might as well get comfortable. This is your home now. Time to meet your neighbors.
So, forgive
As
me,
you
how
were.
did he end up in here?
You look
Did he
just like
do
him.
this on purpose?
Your father
No.
would tell you
Crazy
about
drug injection plus beating up the person he's giving his job to results in get sent to crazy place.
I hope to God there is a hell.
Aaron?
I want your daddy to see what I do to you.
I can't give him the satisfaction.
You'll join him soon enough, Wayne.
Yeah, I think just staring back at him is honestly the strongest response there. I get he's still recovering, but still kind of surprised they managed this even with the taser.
I mean, he did basically collapse right after getting up.
Not nice. How do you like it? You are pathetic.
Fortunately, we have an ally.
Buddy. Oh, buddy. Are you okay? You don't look so grand. More like the opposite. What would that be?
Ah, the beauty of dramatic irony.
I appreciate the help.
You're welcome. If we don't look out for each other, who will? right?
What is going on in here?
It's like I told you, Doctor. These creeps were attacking the new guy.
Well, who did that? Was it you?
Of course not. It was mostly over by the time I got in. The new guy's tougher than he looks. Right, buddy?
Bruce, is that really what happened?
They had a fucking taser.
Yeah. Yeah, that's what happened.
We have a very strict no fighting policy here in Arkham. If you can't obey that rule,
Gotta
you're
love
gonna find
zero
yourself in
tolerance.
hot water fast.
The orderly that was here before took money from these men and let them into my room. He gave them a taser.
I knew that you coming to Arkham could cause some
Hey, Theo.
excitement,
Head pats
but
for the blue boy.
I didn't expect it to happen so fast. I'll do my best to keep you safe, but I need you to be careful.
Us nice guys gotta stick
I love
together.
Theo.
Am I right?
Come to me if anything happens.
Thank you. I appreciate the effort.
I'm glad you're so understanding after what just happened. Good thing help wasn't far away.
We are manning
Looking
bats.
out for the new guy.
I'm Dr. Joan Leland, by the way, head of psychiatry. I'll be overseeing your case personally. We'll get you transferred to a new room, Bruce. One that doesn't have your blood all over it.
Hopefully that says
For
blood.
now, follow me.
I'm sorry, I don't think I ever got your name.
Me?
He's never given his name out to anybody.
What?
We just call him John Doe.
Bingo.
This is also part of the reason why I've been playing some Arkham music in the background during the intros.
John is one of our most improved patients. He's been with us for quite some time. I'm sure he'd be willing to show you around. Right, John?
Oh, yeah. I'll show him the whole 9 yards.
I think it would be best if you stayed by his side for now.
There's not enough black tiles, you hear me? There's too many white tiles!
You know, Doc, our last session was so enlightening.
That's good to hear. Your next evaluation is in a few weeks. I'm glad you're starting to understand yourself better.
Oh, every day, Doctor. Every day.
I can't taste anything! I want to taste!
I don't think that's something he can help with.
Gotta be more careful, Bruce. Some of these guys bite.
And why is that one of the ones you leave the window open on?
You remember the first time you let me into the rec room, Dr. Leland?
How could I forget?
You had to teach me how to play checkers.
Yes, well, betting patients to swallow game pieces isn't really how that's supposed to be played.
Well, hello there.
No, you need to let me go. I have to warn the president. They're trying to kill me. You don't know the president.
They don't like it when you try to use the phone.
That's because phones are for staff use only. No exceptions.
Then stop that guy from trying.
Then I feel they should be perhaps locked.
Stop! I'll come by to check on you two later.
Don't worry about us, Dr. Leland. I'm gonna take good care of him. Welcome to Arkham Asylum. Believe it or not, some of these people are crazy.
Whatever reason, Blockbuster ended up in here.
But everyone's friendly, mostly. I'd watch yourself around those two. Not a big fan of strangers. And just a little bit, you know, prone to outbursts of violence.
What did they do?
This is Arkham, Bruce! Use that sick little imagination of yours. Murder, mayhem, carnage, the usual. see. On the couch, that's St. Louis. Ooh, shh. His favorite show's on. Never misses it.
An intriguing nickname.
Friendo. Commercial break. Get up! Where is the remote? The orderlies must have taken it. Never fear, though. I'll go ask Leland. She likes me. Ooh, I almost forgot. Here.
What is this?
It appears to be a key. If there's something that the Hobbit wants you to know, it's that if there's a key, there must be a door. Meanwhile, someone is having a grand old time.
Cookie crumbs. That's it. Yes, I cracked it. Shh, shh.
You got a bad case of the mind knives. I can tell. I can tell. Just shove off, all right? No mind knives for me. I already got my shots.
Hello, Reagan.
Solve the cookie riddle, not you.
Sorry. It's his voice. It's driving me nuts.
St. Louis seems very easily amused.
In case you were wondering.
Well, don't worry, I'm not crazy either.
Yeah, right. You wouldn't be here if you weren't.
And you're here because...
Sure.
Hey there, buddy boy. You missed me? I missed you.
However, the threat remains. The children of Arkham are still out there, and I will not rest until these streets are safe and firmly under my control.
Never anything good on, is there?
Wait, that's the move you're going to make? Huh? Yeah. What? Why?
Well, it looks like Vicky Vale has gone missing, and they're assuming she's been kidnapped. Arnold Wesker with Sacco.
I'm St. Louis.
Hello.
That was crazy,
Hello?
Louis.
Go away. Arnold's busy. I swear, if you bother him, I will gut you.
Is this better or worse than a Tommy gun toting puppet?
What can you tell me about, John Doe?
John? Nothing. I don't know anything. John? I love that guy. Makes me laugh. Want to know something weird? No one remembers the day John came to Arkham. Not even the doctors. They don't have any record of him ever being committed. You'd think a freak with green hair would be pretty goddamn memorable, right? But yeah, nothing.
What's that? Oh, no, that's not polite at all. At all.
Not be mind controlling me. Doctor says that's against the rules.
Batman really did a number on this guy. Just let him be. Sorry, I can't talk right now. I gotta keep my eye on this guy.
What, pray tell, are you going to do if he decides he doesn't like you?
Bruce Wayne. You've got quite a reputation around here. Taking your enemies out to stay on top. I like your style, kid.
Guy I walked in here with. What can you tell me about him?
John Doe? A lot of folks are scared of him.
Yeah? Why is that?
Same reason folks are scared of tornadoes.
I feel this is the most candid anyone has ever written, Zaz.
Not speaking as a professional. I find his work a bit sloppy. But he's certainly enthusiastic, I'll give him that much. What do you want?
So what's the deal with that?
Well, this one was a homeless guy trapped in a hopeless life. This was a woman who just couldn't stop cheating on her husband. This guy wanted to kill himself, but didn't have the courage. All lost souls that I freed from their earthly woes.
Okay, yeah, that's enough. Thanks.
We could never do that. Not to all of them, anyway.
Yeah, let's see if we can actually put the key to any use.
Not the right key for this. Your key, it didn't work.
You sound like one thing, buddy.
That's not how you get out of here.
My enforcement squad has already seen great success. They stopped a massive attack being organized.
The scroller appears to have stopped scrolling.
Politicians usually bore me to tears, but this one has become a lot more interesting lately.
In my Gotham, no one's above the law, including Bruce Wayne. After his vicious attack on Oswald Cobblepot, I had Mr. Wayne committed to Arkham Asylum, where I hope he'll receive the treatment he so
thanks, Dent.
Double-crossing, two-faced.
I thought you and the mayor were friends. I mean, you were supporting his campaign. I saw all sorts of photos of the two of you together.
Oh, well, you had a good run, right? This isn't gonna be any fun if you just sit there.
In which Mayor Dent announced the creation of a special enforcement squad under his direct command to combat an imminent threat.
Never mind, I guess she's still there, so if there's just some other unrelated missing Gazette reporter.
Their stockpile of drugs, and their leader, this Lady Arkham, before they can strike again.
Now, this is good television. Mayor on a rampage versus freaky drug terrorist.
I'm gonna find your drugs.
I'm going to expose your corruption.
Lady Arkham is dangerous. Way more dangerous than you think.
Oh, I know a bit about Lady Arkham. Let me tell you.
Tragically, there's still no sign
go ahead,
of
tell
Gotham
us.
Reporter Vicky Vale after her
Oh,
mysterious
nope, never mind.
disappearance
I guess there
earlier
just happened to be another reporter nearly identical to Vicky Vale.
I think we both know she's quite the lady, right, Bruce?
Wait, you know that Vicky is... Tell me what you know.
You want to find Vicky and her drugs, huh? Get your revenge just like you got your revenge on Cobblepot? Publicly and dramatically. Something entertaining for these newscasters to talk about.
I'll find a way to take her down. But I'm doing it my way. Quietly.
Could be interesting. Little Bruce lurking in the shadows. Though I think we both know you could do more.
I've been watching you for a while now, Bruce. And I can tell there's something darker in you. When you attacked Oswald, I could tell you enjoyed it. If those cops hadn't dragged you off of him, that Cobblepot punk would be dead.
After everything Oswald has done to me, yeah, I'm kind of glad it happened, because he deserved it.
Am I glad to see you embracing those feelings? They're very natural.
Especially a guy like you, who clearly takes after his father.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
What?
You didn't know that? The Arkhams did not approve of what your
Don't
dad
ask
and
how
his
John
partners
knows what he
were doing.
does.
They were gonna blow the whistle on the whole thing, so your dad, well, pop, pop. Her parents murdered, leaving her with an unquenchable thirst for vengeance. Surely you can relate. Tragedy can drive people to do some pretty dark stuff.
I'm not like her. I don't need vengeance.
Really? Sounds to me like you've got more in common than you're willing to admit, Bruce. You and Vicky are both dark souls, and now you're heading on a collision course towards each other. That's gonna be fantastic! You see, I know what you really are. And that's why I really want to tell you where Vicky's moved her drugs, but you're not gonna do anything while you're stuck in here. So, I vote we get you out. How hard can it be? You're Bruce Wayne. The Waynes always get what they want. All it would take is a phone call.
Well, sure, but there's no phone. I can...
Assume I can take care of that. But it's gonna come at a price. When I get out of here, you're gonna owe me a favor, okay? Just one. Yeah, I don't know what it is yet.
You know what? Fair's
What's
fair.
one favor between friends?
Sure. One favor, that seems fair.
Excellent. We'll have loads of fun. You'll see. All right, tell you what. I'm gonna make a distraction to get the guards away from that gate. The rest is up to you. You make that phone call, and I promise I'll tell you how to find those missing drugs. Hey, Zsasz! Hello, Zsasz.
What the hell do you want?
Settle a bit. What happens if you make a tally mark before you kill someone?
What are you talking about?
Nothing.
No! No, I don't match anymore. Oh god, I don't match!
You can fix that right now!
Skin feels like it's itching. Burning! Need to get rid of it!
That guy should have taken off running long before.
Stop! Someone get me a sedative! Run, Brucey! Run!
Our first actual choice. Good stop the fight.
Call security!
Decision. Do you think we should use lawyers or contact Gord?
Use lawyers for what? Alright.
To get out of Arkham. We're trying to get out of Arkham.
I mean, he would probably contact Gordon, right?
Especially since he knows about the drug.
Gordon, it's Bruce Wayne.
Wayne, aren't you supposed to be in Arkham Asylum?
Listen, Gordon, I haven't lost my mind. I was drugged. The same drug the children of Arkham used on Montoya and Harvey Dent. You get me out of here, and I'm willing to testify.
This might help our case, actually. That makes 3 victims now, and Renee says she's got some new evidence. If you're willing to testify, I think I can get you out of there.
Thanks. I have to go.
Oh, Bruce, I have not had this much fun in ages. Let me tell you how to find Vicky's stash of missing drugs. Ask the Fails.
Quickly, come on.
Hi, how's it going?
Good luck on the outside, Bruce.
I just know you're gonna...
Goran pulled those strings real damn fast.
Pretty grisly scene in there. Multiple
Well,
stabbings.
not quite, but...
One of the orderlies had a finger bitten off.
If you're looking for who to blame, maybe start with the mirror, because you're the one that let violence.
That's not where I was going with that,
Mr.
but...
Wayne, I understand you have been through a trying day, but that does not give you the freedom to criticize me or this facility in that way. Because from my perspective, my patients were fine until you went into that rec room today. One moment. Yeah. Seems you have a visitor.
Alfred. Ah, Bruce. Thank heavens you're all right. You see, everything is in order. Signed this morning with Lieutenant Gordon of the GCPD. He is to be released into my care.
I know it seems like using your power and influence is the best way to make this all go away. But it's just avoiding the problem.
Problem was that he was
What happened
drugged.
with those men in your room? The riot with Zaz? You clearly need help, Bruce. He needs extensive evaluation, treatment.
Dr. Leland, you know it isn't safe for me here. Look at what happened today. That won't be the last time.
That may be true, but I would never let that hinder someone from getting the help they need.
I'm afraid it's out of your hands now, Doctor. You have the paperwork.
Let's go, Alfred.
I will see you on the outside, Bruce.
I can't wait!
What's that about?
Yeah, just like that, we're out. Unfortunately, rather short-lived.
I can't believe that Lady Arkham was
But not like we
actually
can do much from in
veiled
there.
this entire time.
And all the while, she was working with Cobblepot to try and bring me down.
Did Lieutenant Gordon hear about this lead when he let you out?
Not yet. Batman will handle this one first.
Even during Batman's brief hiatus, Gotham has become that much more dangerous. And the public opinion on Bruce Wayne... well, it certainly hasn't gotten any better.
So many people angry at me. The entire family.
Wait, they slowed down the background until I made the choice. Not sure how I feel about that.
Something out.
I mean, fair enough, but also that was a weird to realize.
Hello, Harvey.
You should have stayed in the asylum where I put you.
What do you want, Harvey?
The streets of Gotham are a dangerous place for someone like you right now. Well, you'll figure that out. Eventually. But by then, it'll be too late.
I'll be fine, Harvey. I can handle myself.
I don't think you understand the danger you're in. Maybe you haven't heard, but the children of Arkham have gone underground. Obviously plotting some sort of attack, and people are scared, panicking. I needed to show them that my resolve hasn't weakened, that Gotham is still strong. So I gave them an enemy. You and your family's filthy corruption.
Well, gee, thanks, Harvey.
The last thing I need is you traipsing around Gotham.
Would you listen to yourself? You sound insane.
No, I'm just a man who's done letting assholes like you run the world and take whatever they want. Can't let you keep running around scot-free, Bruce. It's the will of the people.
You can spare me your will of the people crap, Harvey. I know this is personal.
You knew I was interested in Selina. What you did was a low blow, Bruce.
And like 10% of people, nothing happened.
A friend wouldn't have done that.
Harvey, listen to me. I know what you think happened, but Selina and I are just friends. Period.
Don't tell me what I think happened! You're a goddamn liar. Bruce! Bruce!
We're done talking. What's going on here?
Well, well, well. Bruce Wayne. You really must have done something to piss the mayor off so much, hmm? Maybe I'll get a bonus for this. Open the trunk. We're searching the car. If we find anything tying you to the Children of Arkham, including drugs, weapons, or any other suspicious materials, you will be taken into custody.
Go ahead. I have nothing to hide.
Doesn't sound like it. Besides, everyone's hiding something.
Come on, what's the damn hold up?
Get back to your car.
Of course. Should have known. Go back to Arkham, you damn maniac!
The hell?
Careful, or you'll be the next Cobblepot.
Showing your face in public like this? Not real smart.
Deep breaths, Bruce. Deep breaths.
They should lock you up.
Oh, God. Alfred, I'm sorry. I don't...
You'll be fine. We just need to get out of this mess.
Nowhere to run, dirtbag. Next one won't be a warning shot.
It's like that's a real bold move to do right next to a bunch of heavily armed police.
Bruce Wayne. Either I let these people at you and see how you handle mob justice, or you could make a little donation to me and my boys to help us stay well-funded, And well-armed? What do you say?
Who do you think funded your damn campaign in the first place?
They've got us blocked in. I can't back up.
This is turning ugly, sir. What would you like to do?
Hey, the mayor's gonna hear about this, and it ain't gonna make him happy.
Hey, he's the problem, not us!
Back off, people!
Bruce!
Here. It's everything I have, okay?
Really, it's impressive he has anything at all on him.
This isn't over.
Yeah, sure. Take it up with City Hall.
What do you mean you're leaving?
Bruce, Harvey's clearly lost it. All over the news yelling about how you need to be brought to justice, throwing whoever he wants in jail. Not really interested in seeing what he has planned for me. I was supposed to be here laying low. Does this look like laying low to you?
Funny, I thought you could handle yourself.
Oh, I can. I just also know when it's time to make myself scarce. Don't you get it, Bruce? Harvey catching you in my apartment drove him completely around the bend.
So you're saying you think his breakdown is our fault?
Yeah? Nothing even really happened. Not like he thinks, anyway. I'd rather not die for something I didn't even do. He's dangerous. You understand, don't you?
Okay, don't you think you're being just a little overdramatic? Harvey wouldn't kill you.
No? Look what he's done to you. And you're the type of person who shows up in headlines. He could have me killed and no one would ever know.
So where are you gonna go?
I got some other business I need to take care of.
What other business?
Look at yourself, Bruce. You're in no shape to take on Harvey. Or the Children of Arkham, for that matter.
And yet someone else.
Of course. That's my car. See you around. Good luck with all of this.
I'm fine, okay? I just need to get to the computer.
You're exhausted. And the influence of Lady Arkham's drug may still be affecting you. You've seen the way it's still affecting Harvey. He's a paranoid wreck.
Harvey is turning Gotham into a police state. Oswald has stolen my company, and we need to find Vicky and the children of Arkham before they strike again. I can't just ignore it.
You're in no condition to work. You absolutely must get some rest.
Then help me. Feels like the whole damn cave is coming down on me.
Of course I'll help. Let's start by addressing the problem at hand.
You're right. Let's just focus on getting my head clear first. Bring up everything we know about Vicky Vale's drug.
Yes, of course.
If I can isolate the presence of the drug, I should be able to synthesize an antidote. Start a DNA scan. Compare it to my DNA on file in the back computer.
I'll make the preparations.
Newly elected Gotham Mayor Harvey Dent has barely moved into City Hall, but it's already apparent this administration will be quite different than the last. Look no further than the mayor's recently appointed private security team manning checkpoints throughout the city. Though a spokesperson for the mayor says the checkpoints have been set up in the interest of public safety, they declined to say where the newly hired officers came from. One thing's for sure, however, and that's the chain of command. These new officers report directly to Mayor Dent. Mayor Dent ran as a law and order candidate with these new and checkpoints. I feel like "and" is not a word that should be there.
Probably not.
Gotham will see that promise enacted, for better or worse. Gotham's most famous billionaire inmate barely had time to warm up his bunk at Arkham Asylum before he walked out the front door as a free man. Bruce Wayne was arrested 2 days ago after assaulting incoming Wayne Enterprises CEO Oswald Cobblepot at a press conference on the steps of the Wayne building. The press conference was called after an emergency vote by the board of Wayne Enterprises to remove Wayne as CEO, citing recent troubling revelations about the Wayne family. Many felt his erratic behavior would lead to an extended stay in Gotham's notorious mental health facility, but less than 48 hours after being admitted, Wayne's release was secured by the Gotham City Police Department. Department officials had no comment on the matter. While the GCPD's newly released crime statistics show an overall rise in violent crime across Gotham, the number of incidents involving the so-called Children of Arkham have dropped since the mayor's self-appointed enforcement squads have taken to the streets. In a fiery speech on the steps of City Hall, Mayor Harvey Dent took credit for the reduction in COA activity, claiming that the streets of Arkham would be lost without his personal leadership. However, Mayor Dent is not without his critics. Civil liberties activists issued a statement calling Mayor Dent's new policies militaristic and bordering on fascist. The statement also blamed Dent for the overall rise in crime, suggesting that the mayor's enforcement squads contributed to a growing climate of chaos, proofreaders, hire them, of chaos and fear in Arkham. Gotham City Police now believe that missing Gotham Gazette reporter Vicky Vale may have been kidnapped by the self-proclaimed leader of the Children of Arkham. About that. In a video statement released late last night on the internet, the mysterious leader claimed to have kidnapped Vale, as well as taking responsibility for a number of criminal acts, including thefts and targeted violence throughout the city. No motive for the kidnapping was given, although most assumed that some, or all, of Vale's journalism must have provoked the abduction. The GCPD has urged staff at Arkham at all major Gotham media outlets to use caution and consider additional security measures. Renee Montoya, the GCPD officer who allegedly shot mob boss Carmine Falcone, returned to duty this week after the GCPD Office of Internal Affairs dropped its investigation. The department found that Sergeant Montoya was not responsible for her actions after finding evidence that she had been drugged against her will with a powerful mind-altering substance. Her assailant has yet to be identified, although police suspect that the Children of Arkham are involved. The scandal around the Falcone killing continues to be the subject of intense interest and speculation, amid reports that billionaire Bruce Wayne offered to testify in Montoya's defense. It's unknown what, if any, relationship exists between Wayne and Sergeant Montoya. The GCPD continues to investigate a shootout involving Montoya while she was on administrative leave following the Falcone killing. The GCPD refused to comment on Montoya's involvement. However, the district attorney's office told Gazette reporters that Sergeant Montoya isn't suspect of any wrongdoing. And we got a whole lot of new codex entries. I'll just scroll through these and give you a little bit of time to read these before going to the next. Oh, I got a lot for depth here. So irritatingly, I can't use W and S to scroll up and down on these like I can the other thing.
Yeah.
Chris, don't make me have someone mute you. And also, hello. The Fox facts are more for Gray than for either of us, but fair. Also, howdy.
Glad you a Fox back.
Good girl. Thanks for your completely random presence. Sorry.
The gray fox is the only member of the dog family that can climb trees and do so to hunt or for safety, scrambling up trunks and jumping between branches with great agility. Dens are usually made close to ground level, but if recorded in hollow spaces in tree trunks or branches as much as 10 meters above the forest wall.
I feel surely there must be other canids that must be able to climb trees to an extent, but interesting. More so since we've got gray foxes down here.
Not...
In fact, there's a number of gray foxes on my uncle's property that he's been keeping an eye on for a good couple of years.
I can only tell you what I am reading. I am no fox expert.
But are you a moo expert?
I like to think so.
Should I add a moo fact? Redeem?
You really don't need to.
Alright, give a moo fact. Go on.
Why have you done this?
I haven't added anything, just that he redeemed a random fact, so.
These are not good facts. Cows are moving constantly during grazing and can cover 13 kilometers per day. Long distance moves.
Dude. Given earlier conversations, I was half concerned that whatever reason it's going to give the amount of distance they could cross in knots.
It did not.
Bruce, saying you let her into your home is a bit of a stretch, considering she kind of just snuck her way in before getting kicked out. Ah, come on, Bruce. You could have remembered the stock guy's name. He actually gave you his name. I don't remember his name, but still. Wait, why do you want a random Why do you want a random fact about lemonade? A fun fact about lemonade: they don't usually sell grapes at a lemonade stand.
Except for when they do.
After severe bird harassment. Oi. What? Okay.
Such terrible language.
Are you drunk? The codex entries. I forgot that escape doesn't leave the menu, except it also does, because fuck you. Who needs consistency?
Here's my DNA before the incident. This is the refined sample of the drug taken from Officer Montoya after she killed Falcone. It seems that the drug attaches itself to specific proteins in the genome structure. If we can modify the drug's molecular structure, we should be able to create a counteragent.
Once you've figured this out,
we'll have please do not post entire song lyrics in my chat.
No.
Lily, please delete that.
This cure is based on my DNA. It'll only work for me. To cure other people, we'd have to
it was in the kitchen.
sample and decode the genome structure for each and every person to make them an antidote.
We don't have the time or resources for that.
That's why we were lucky to have mine on file already.
Because that's how this works.
That should do it.
Reminds me of...
Delete the message.
I have faith in the Moo. He'll figure it out. As I was going to say, it reminds me of how, like, scientists put, like, some DNA puzzle game online that actually helped them figure out a bunch of real-world sequence stuff because all the autists of the internet had a field day with it.
Okay, I legitimately do not see a command to delete the message. I don't understand.
No, I do not want to activate shield mode, Twitch. Please do not activate shield mode. No one ever wants to activate shield mode. There's meant to just be a trash can on the left side of this. Why is that not there?
I don't. Why is the bud not here when we require his expertise?
Okay, there we go. Okay, exit the mod chat. I don't know you can't do this in the mod chat. Then if you click on setting, there's an option to show mod icons. Then you can do virtually everything you could do in mod chat, except you can also click on a trash can to delete individual messages.
What? Why in the world would that not be in mod view?
I don't know. Maybe there's an option for it. I didn't see it. Anyways. Antidote.
Very weird.
This needs to be injected directly into the vein to work.
I don't imagine it'll be much fun.
You should probably take a sample, considering you are going to testify. What button do you have to hold to make an injection down and to the right? YW for forward, of course.
Hopefully that does the trick.
It'll work, Alfred. Feel better already.
So, what are we going to do now?
First things first, I need to know what Vicky, Lady Arkham, has been up to while I've been away. Search for all children of Arkham recent activity. The press is reporting that Vicky Vale is missing.
Yes, and obviously the police have yet to find a body. That woman, trying to get the scoop on you, pretending to care. She betrayed you.
I wish things had been different. Maybe I could have gotten through to her.
You always try your best, Bruce. She had her own agenda from the start.
She was playing me the entire time, breaking me down. She wanted me in Arkham. She wanted me to feel what my father had done to all those people.
Bruce.
There were bigger plans than me, Alfred. Batman stopped her at the Skyrail station, and I can't believe that she isn't finding another way to use the drugs.
Well,
aside from randomly injecting people with fake pens.
Dangerous than ever.
I know. I met someone in Arkham who gave me a tip on how to find her.
A tip? Do you really think you can trust someone in Arkham Asylum? Offense intended toward your recent time there, of course.
He knew that Vicky Vale was Lady Arkham. No one else has that information.
I suppose that's not something we can ignore, trustworthy or not.
He told me that if I want to know what she's planning, then I should visit her parents' house.
If the Vales still live in Gotham, they should be easy enough to locate.
Got it.
Bruce?
Yeah?
If you do find Miss Vale, please, be careful.
I feel like he should have given Alfred a hug before he left. Oh well.
I'm inside the Vale house.
Already, things do not look very good. But before we poke around the Vale house, I need to use the restroom, so we will be running a 3-minute ad. Back shortly. Where is my excuse text? There we go. There we go. Let's see, we are at just shy of 1 hour and 15 minutes, so we will resume at about 1:33.
Okay.
Alright, I'm back. Gotta mute myself to blow my nose, and we will continue.
Welcome back.
Back in. Alright, get rid of the excuse text, and let's go. Might be a little hard to ask the Vales. Oh, there is Bum. The Bum is awake.
Alfred, the Vales are dead. One body confirmed, but there is a lot of blood. Alert Gordon.
All of us, it looks like there has not really been time to repair the bat suit.
Yet. Whatever they knew about it, Vicky made sure they kept quiet.
Headpads for the Eep, Bum.
Syringe. Seems she hasn't given up her old tricks.
Is this the same drug?
Yes, but this is several times stronger than the dosage I received.
Maybe she's escalating.
This seems personal. Her eyes are gone. Stabbed out.
That's disturbing.
There's an injection wound on her neck. Same kind Montoya and I both received, but this
You say that, but unlike Montoya, there's not an actual visible injection site for some reason. Too busy spending time on the eyes than bother giving an actual wound on the neck.
Recent family photo?
Vicky's not in it. It shows the Vales with another child in front of an industrial office. There's a logo on the building. Large amounts of blood spatter across the walls. It's not steady like arterial spray. Someone was swinging wildly. Wait, there's a slight indentation where something bloody struck the wall with force.
Something thrown?
Nothing I can see. I found a lock of hair.
Anything unique about it?
It was cut at a downward angle, probably with some force.
I'd say beyond the fact that there's just a weird semi-solid lock of hair on the floor with nothing else around it.
It's clean. This wasn't used as a murder weapon.
Then why was it lying on the floor?
It's like they had just sat down for dinner.
Alfred found Mr. Vale.
Alive?
No. He's gone. 10 hours at least, judging by the state of his soft tissues. Looks like a company logo. The belt buckle is covered in blood. Before he was hung with the belt, Mr. Vale was beaten with it. The logos match. Mr. Vale owned an oil and heating company.
Looking it up now. Yes, he's got a sizable warehouse in the industrial district and a fleet of delivery trucks.
And
this
now
is
Vicky's
perhaps
got it.
spoiled a bit by the fact that it outright says on the picture that it features Mr. Vale's company before we link things.
Same device, same drug. This confirms that Lady Arkham is the murderer.
That leaves the buckle.
The indentation matches the shape of the belt buckle. It must have impacted with the wall during the attack.
Which leaves the knife.
It appears Mrs. Vale attempted to fight back with this knife, but only managed to slice through the attacker's hair.
What exactly happened in that house?
I think I know. After we stopped her at the rail station, Vicky needed a place to hide her supply of drugs. Her father's trucks and warehouse offered the perfect cover. To do that, she needed them out of the way. With Vicky Vale fully assuming her new identity of Lady Arkham, seems like she didn't need the Vales around to support her old one. Vicky showed up to attack her adopted parents, but only the mother was there at first. Miss Vale fought back and was able to slice off part of Vicky's hair. Vicky then subdued her with the same drug she used on me, but a much, much larger dose. Nearly lethal. She then removed the mother's eyes, indicating a deeply personal motivation. This was obviously some sort of vendetta. Sometime during this, Mr. Vale entered. Vicky attacked him with his own belt, striking with the buckle until he was unconscious and bleeding out. Finally, she dragged him to the closet and hung him with the belt. The blood loss got him way before the hanging did.
That's horrific. She never acted out in such a violent way before. Why would she...
Alfred, I think someone's still in the house. Going to look for a heat signature. If anyone else is here, I'll find them. Clear. Nothing here.
I'm sure there's... Where would... I feel you have noticed if someone was under the bed. So why is there a heat signature on the logs that's surely been sitting there for a fair while? Without having been burned. But clearly, Vicky has some problems.
There's someone here, under the stairs, alive.
I feel you can knock on the panel first, talk to him, something aside from, hey, let me just get this open, and glower at whoever's in there.
It's okay. I'm not going to hurt you.
Sir, is everything all right?
It's a kid, Alfred. The boy from the photo.
Is he all right?
Hey, Sakoku. Thanks as always for popping in.
Bruises. He seems okay.
Stay safe, and as always, hope work goes well.
Tell me more about what happened.
Possibly. But if that's the road you go down, please do it with caution.
Hey, it's gonna be okay. You're gonna be all right. Something bad happened out here. I know it might be scary, but I need your help. Can you do that?
Okay.
I need you to tell me if you saw or heard anything. This is important.
I heard someone say something. Something about drugs, fighting the police. I don't know who. I don't know who because I didn't see anything. I didn't see anything because they're hidden here. Please don't send me to punishment.
Calm down. See, that does help me. Thank you.
I'm sure please don't send me to punishment isn't relevant in any concerning way.
Get down.
No, certainly not.
Look down, good. That looks familiar.
Batman. What a pleasure to see you.
Penguin.
trying to figure out our next move. Figure out where the drugs are. Did I get it? Am I close? Pathetic. I've got these little back traps all over the city, but I should have known a good double murder would be what brought you out to the open. Ah!
Well, unfortunately, they seem to be equipped for that. Not so much equipped for very sharp battering.
You are.
Nice work, kid.
They're dead.
Yes, they are. But you're not. You're still alive. And those emotions you're feeling, someday you'll learn how to use them. To channel them. You might not understand now, but someday it will make you stronger. I promise. I won't stop until I catch the person that did this. You're the kid who saved Batman, and no matter what happens, no matter where you go, that will always be true. And I will always owe you one.
Batman.
Oh my God.
He was the only survivor.
Come on. Let's get you out of here.
He saved me.
Oh, Jesus. Was this the Children of Arkham? Again? Why would they attack a family with a
That's her real
Because
easy
their
one.
daughter, Vicky, is Lady Arkham. She killed her own parents so she could use their company warehouse to stop
It's among the gruffest ones I have heard.
Vicky Vale, the reporter? And so, who was the boy then?
Do you need a moment?
My guess is he's another foster child living with the Vales. He says he heard something about drugs.
I hope you got a snack and something to drink.
Can't confirm anything, but it sounds like the Children of Arkham might be plotting something with those drugs.
Okay. I just heard a sound from you. Was that a yes, a no?
No.
Then go and get a snack and something to drink. Please. Maybe something with caffeine or some cold milk. Or both. We'll give you extra head pats once you're back.
Yes, absolutely. Okay.
Good boy.
Against your people.
Thanks for the heads up.
The warehouse is Vale Oil and Heating. You should secure it as soon as possible.
I'll get on it right away. What about you?
I've got something I need to look into.
Lieutenant, what's going on here?
Securing the crime scene, Commissioner.
Hey, how you doing?
Not anymore, you're not. I'm taking over this investigation. I can't risk you allowing Batman to contaminate our crime scene again.
You're a bit late for that, buddy. Honestly, this is the only time I can remember the Commissioner showing up, period, so... We'll see whether or not he's ever actually
so
relevant.
your bat stunner just didn't work?
That's right. I have a bad feeling it was no accident. Alfred, get Lucius on the line for me, please.
Of course.
Let's get a closer look at you.
And also, something I've noticed and has cropped up several times, but I've never really pointed out till now, is the fact that in order to quote-unquote focus the camera, they put up, like, sensor blocks. Like, they are manually putting a filter to make the background blurry, instead of actually focusing the camera. There are several times where this is done incompletely, leaving just random sections of the background, and indeed sections of the foreground that should not be blurry, which makes this hilariously obvious.
I mean, you say focusing the camera as if that's a thing with a virtual camera.
Welcome back, and it can be.
I mean, it's not. That's not how that works, unless you're actually ray tracing shit into a lens, which is highly, highly unlikely and full stop not happening in a video game.
No damage on
It's
the
a shader.
microfiber. Adhesion regulation reads normal. Electricity conductor.
Oh, so you're welcome back. Have headpads.
It should have
Pet,
worked.
pet, 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 pet. It also bothers me slightly that I can't rotate this 360 degrees.
EMP functionality is all in the green. This doesn't make any sense. This is strange. This microchip is emitting a low bandwidth receiving signal, but it shouldn't be.
Like the ones you shut down in the GCPD.
Something like that. But Lucius had his eyes on the Wayne tech that the Children of Arkham breached. This is something different.
Bruce, I have Lucius on screen now.
Good evening, Bruce. How can I help?
I need you to see something. Sending you schematics.
God, someone's found a way to get past my security upgrades.
Not just someone. Oswald Cobblepot.
Bruce, I am so sorry. I should have caught this, but he snuck right under my nose. Oh, what a mess.
This is your
That
fault.
sleaze Cobblepot at the heart of it all.
Cut yourself some slack, Lucius. There's no way you could have known. I certainly don't blame you for it.
Well, I still feel a little guilty. Looks to me like he's introduced some sort of bug into your network.
That's how he's making my equipment malfunction?
For now, but if he keeps it up, he could completely take control of your tech.
My lord, that would be catastrophic.
Is there anything you can do?
I can try to work on your firewalls, but if I do anything too drastic...
Yep, somehow this version of Cobblepot is also just weirdly tech-savvy, even though there's no reason why.
I'm tired of being on the defensive. Why don't we attack him instead?
Not sure, but I can certainly see what I can do.
Thanks, Lucius.
Bruce, you're going to want to see this.
Excuse us, Lucius.
Of course. Reports of Children of Arkham activity are down. But these efforts do not come cheap. That's why I am formally seizing the Wayne estate, so the corrupt wealth of Gotham's elite can go to the better purpose of protecting Gotham's common man.
Congrats, Harvey. You become one thing I can't tolerate. A communist.
Or he will be removed.
You can't let that egomaniac throw us out on the street.
I have to talk to him.
Harvey is scared, paranoid, but he clearly views Batman in a favorable light. Then again, maybe talking to an old friend is what he needs. Harvey's behavior is unpredictable, random. Who knows how he will react either way?
Questions. He's probably less angry at Batman, but he'll probably also want Batman to be on his side. Whereas, he is very pissed at Bruce. Although he might also be more pissed at Bruce if Batman appears to be on Bruce's side. What do you two think?
I'm in the kitchen. What is the decision?
Go to talk to Harvey as Batman or go to talk to Harvey as Bruce? Harvey is trying to seize Wayne Estate in order to distribute our wealth to the common man.
I mean, he'll respond better to Batman, surely, but we want him to see Bruce in a better light, surely.
What do you think, my bum?
I truly have no basis for this decision.
The bun does not currently.
Speaking of, how much catching up do you need?
I have no idea what's going on.
I also assume you were not able to watch the VOD.
Yeah.
Okay, from the top. Right. As you may recall, back in the day, Mayor Hill was working with Bruce's father and the Falcones in order to basically do crime and sketchy shit throughout Gotham City. And up to and including drugging people in order to make them crazy so that he could have his way by putting them in Arkham. This also included drugging up the Cobblepots in order to take their land for Wayne Tower, and apparently shooting the Arkhams at some point. This gradually comes to a head as this all gets outed, as well as the Children of Arkham taking a page from Anarchy's book and forming various riots while also trying to drug people to make them crazy, such as Montoya, who shot up Falcone, as well as Mayor Hill, who wanted to burn the pores, and Harvey, who is now a communist, I guess.
Whatever.
This also partially resulted in the board for Wayne Enterprises deciding that it might be good to get Bruce to step down for a while, and they decided to have Cobblepot step up. Except, Cobblepot is also the Penguin. This is not a good thing. He's gradually been worming his way into Wayne Tech, as well as controlling some aspects, so the GCPD had to momentarily cut all connections. And he's now introduced a bug that has started fucking with the Bat Tech. Vicky Vale also turns out is adopted, and was the daughter of the Arkhams, so she's a bit pissed off for several reasons. She came up and drugged Bruce while he was passing things over to Cobblepot, which resulted in Cobblepot getting a very nice beating, but also sent Bruce to Arkham Asylum. We got out. Harvey's pissy at us, and has basically made us public enemy number 2, and is now threatening to seize our assets. And that is a very rough catch-up. Alright, I suppose we're going as Batman for now.
Tonight, Batman saves Bruce Wayne.
Yes, about bloody time.
Don't screw this up, Harvey. I don't know if that was the right thing to do. Why did I do that? I just can't second guess myself.
Bit of a strange place to hang out, isn't it, Dent?
Batman.
Harvey's also gotten a little loony between various repressed problems, the drugs, jumping to the assumption that Bruce was sleeping with Selina.
Too far. Leave Wayne alone.
Wayne? What, is this about the whole seizing his assets thing? You're not gonna break my legs, are you?
Or maybe you're just gonna make threats. Words out that you don't get violent unless you have to.
No, not my style.
Well, I guess I should count my blessings then. I'll admit, I'm surprised to see you helping Wayne. Seems kinda small potatoes for you. Maybe you haven't seen the news, but he hasn't been the most upright citizen lately. Why should I do anything to help him?
He was drugged the same as you.
Wayne was your friend. He put his faith in you, supported your campaign.
He betrayed me! He lied to my face while sneaking around behind my back! Wayne is just another curveball this stupid city threw my way. Hill and his goons, the Waynes, the children of Arkham. I'm finally starting to understand, to see just how sick Gotham really is. To save Gotham, I need to do some bad before it gets better.
Ready to go.
Do it. What did you do?
Our Lady Arkham's drugs destroyed.
Man, we lost a bunch of our own guys. The apartment next door. Jesus Christ.
Surprisingly, blowing up a bunch of chemicals is not a great idea.
We must have taken out a whole city block with it.
We stopped the children of Arkham. That's all that matters. That's what a leader does. I feel like I should thank you, seeing as you did give Gordon that tip.
I don't care what your end goal was. Even one innocent life is too high a cost.
Then you're thinking too small.
I doubt the police would see it that way. There has been some conflict with the police, that's true.
Like Gordon. Oh, he really wasn't happy when I went over his head to get the location of the drug stockpile. But I had him taken care of.
What did you say about Gordon? Where is he?
No, hang on, Batman, hang on.
I know he just blew up an entire city block, but...
To get people to respect me.
Gordon is on Gotham's side, Harvey. He's fighting for this city, too.
Batman, I'm sorry. It's like I told you. Crime Alley. They took him to Crime Alley.
I was half expecting a quick time event to dodge the bullet fire.
And here I thought we could work together. Let's take a ride, gentlemen.
What the hell is this?
Mayor Dent says you're getting in the way of protecting the city.
Dent's got you brainwashed.
No! He's trying to help! The children of Arkham are out of control, and no one is doing enough!
Got just a little light tap on the head.
What a mess. Thank you,
Save
Batman.
the thanks, and explain to me why I just watched half a city block go up in flames. Dent took out the warehouse with the drugs, the location that I gave to you.
Are you accusing me of something, Batman? Just say it. Come on. Let's hear it.
Calm down, Gordon.
Calm down.
I mean, you're the one who was rather accusatory, despite the fact that Harvey just said he went above Gordon's head.
Tell me what you know.
By the time I got back to the precinct, Dent already had the information. He strong-armed it out of Commissioner Grogan. I didn't even have time to scratch my ass before I got hauled out here.
Dent's position makes him dangerous. He's persuasive, and he has power.
Dent thinks that what he's doing is best for Gotham. Executions and martial law.
I know.
There's no saving him this time, Batman. And there's no world in which he manages to set this right.
I don't believe that. Everyone can be saved. You said it yourself. He's trying to help Gotham. He's just lost.
He's a little more than lost. He's off the rails. I mean, you have to see that. We have a lot of work to do. Everything is such a goddamn mess. But we gotta start somewhere.
You know your officers, Jim. Take the people you trust and start hobbling Dent's army. Get your precinct back.
You make it sound easy.
No, it won't be. But if anyone can do it, it's you. You're trusted.
Yeah. Gotta handle this first, though.
We will get through this, Jim.
I'm glad we're on the same side.
Lucius, what's the situation?
I figured out how he's causing the feedback loop. He's somehow connected a black box computer to your encrypted network. God, it's like a digital battering ram. If he keeps this up, he could smash through the Batcave firewalls at any minute.
He'd have access to the Bat computer. Hang on, Lucius. It's Alfred. I'm patching him in. Al, Lucius figured out how Penguin's cracking my security. He has a device that...
I'm afraid we have another problem to deal with. Mr. Dent is pulling up to the manor as we speak, and he's not alone.
Already?
Well, that wasn't too much of a surprise.
Sir, are you all right?
Penguin's hacking assaults are getting worse. At this rate, he'll have my tech compromised by the end of the night. Only place he could be hacking me from is Wayne Enterprises.
Well, I don't envy your position. Even Batman can't be in two places at once.
So you need multiple Batman? But anyways, we can either go to Wayne Enterprises to stop the hacking so that we still have tech, or go to Wayne Manor. Protect Alfred and, still have a home. And everything there. Like the Batcave.
Protecting Alfred seems more important.
I concur.
Protect the Alfred.
The E button has broken.
I'm going home.
Understood. See you soon.
We can make do about tech. Ah, look at that PNG background.
Not one step further.
Attaboy, Alfred.
Oh, come on, Al. Put the rifle down. I'm not gonna hurt you.
Somehow, I don't believe you. Back away.
Especially if... Oh wait, no, that's ours.
Al, it's me, Harvey.
No, not the Harvey I know.
It's me, Harvey, he says, sending in several armed gunmen.
He isn't a murderer.
Murderer? When a general sends his troops to kill the enemy, no one calls it murder.
Armed and ready to defend the manor.
And I am going to win the war against the children of Arkham. Are there going to be casualties? Sure. Everything I do is for the safety and security of this city.
Well, that it goes. Fortunately, they didn't hear.
Penguin is still hacking my tech. Guess I'll be doing this the old-fashioned way.
You again.
There's a big, heavy briefcase.
Talked about this.
The time for talking is over, and so is your reign of terror.
So, how does this end? I want to destroy this house, and you want to stop me. I can't imagine this is gonna go well for either of us.
You're going to turn yourself into the authorities.
I am the authority.
Show's over, Dent. Time to go home.
You're right. Go home, Batman. I've got an estate to level.
The irony of that
Get
statement.
out of here before I have you booked for obstruction of justice. You stand in my way. You stand in the way of the law.
this, Harvey.
I know.
Because of course.
Know what those are? Explosive slugs!
I think that might be illegal.
You don't have any of those in that little belt of yours.
What am I doing?
Wait, what might be illegal?
Explosive slugs.
Opposed to everything Batman does.
Well, he's a vigilante.
Definitely.
Whereas he's the mayor. On the quote-unquote side of law and order.
Yeah, well.
See how that works out for you.
No! The bat's mine.
Use your head, Harvey. Killing me won't make you a hero.
This old man needs to die.
At least should put a few more rounds in there.
Or your heart.
What's that sound?
What the?
Release the bats! You go. And down you go.
You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed. Who will stop Lady Arkham? The Penguin? The children of Arkham?
You made things worse, Dent. Your ego and your anger stoked the fires until everything was burning. The fact you can't see that shows how deep your delusion goes.
No. I'm important. I'm important!
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Well, I can take care of all this. Just need to figure out what to do with him. All the innocent lives he's responsible for. He should be locked up in Blackgate Prison. But that broken mind of his will probably only get worse in there.
Dent is too dangerous and too damaged to be kept in some holding cell at Blackgate. You have to get him into Arkham. They might actually be able to help him in there.
Yeah, you're right. I'll see what I can do. Meantime, you stay safe out there, all right?
You too, Jim.
They should really be putting him in an ambulance.
Al, what's
Bruce,
wrong?
the computer.
It's Penguin. We need to cut the hard line now.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
If Penguin hacks in, he'll have control of all of it. I have to shut it down.
I feel there must be a better way than literally cutting the line. Like, you don't have a button or a plug or something?
Also the fact that he threw the batarang like 4 feet.
Personally, I dislike the fact that they outright call him a Joker here, considering they insisted upon John Doe. Dramatic irony be damned. Oh yeah, we ran into the Joker. In Arkham.
Yeah.
Also had a nearly shocking 50-50. Me and 49.5% players agree to owe him a favor after being released from Arkham because he helped us get out.
Yeah, that's a choice.
Despite the fact that most people went along with his plan, though. Like, oh sure, you'll do what the Joker bonds, but you won't do him a favor after he did you one.
Only because he's the Joker.
Ah, he's John Doe.
It's clearly the Joker.
He's John Doe. Now then, most people chose to pay off the enforcer at Harvey's security checkpoint. I'm surprised it's this close to 50-50. On one hand, I can see you not wanting to have to give a bunch of money to these asswipes, but the alternative is dealing with and potentially beating up a bunch of angry citizens. And that just don't seem Bruce's style. Also, a lot of very close to 50-50 is in this episode. Most people chose to talk to Harvey as Batman instead of talking to him as Bruce, for better and for worse. Likewise, most people actually chose to stop Oswald from taking tech rather than trying to stop Harvey. I can understand the concern, but also, you know, Alfred.
Also,
Let's
all
protect
of
the
the tech is linked to the Batcomputer, which is in the Batcave, which would be fucking leveled.
Yeah. We need to keep those bats safe.
Yeah.
No next time on? Okay. Alright, I'm going to run a 3-minute ad break. Let's stretch our legs, use the restroom, get any water, etc. if need be, and we'll be back with the 5th and final episode of Telltales of Batman.
Okay.
If you'd like, you can imagine I'm spending the entirety of the 3 minutes head-patting these two. Sometimes with one hand, sometimes with both hands. Sometimes alternate.
I prefer to imagine that.
Such a good girl. Such a good girl. Who's a good girl? Who's a good girl?
I am.
Yes, you are. And who's my good bun? I don't care if you're not answering, you're my good bun.
Sometimes the mic just doesn't pick up my voice.
Perhaps because you are very tired, eepy, and quiet.
Yeah.
Many head pats regardless. But yes, we will see all of you in about 3 minutes, give or take. Over my headset cable. Many head pats. See you too soon. Full of chips. How are my EP duo?
Welcome.
Thank you. Put my phone in while I'm thinking about it. Is the button present?
Unfortunately.
No, you two as ready as you can be to continue.
Yep.
Or button. Episode 5, City of Light. The battle for control of Gotham intensifies, reaching a fevered pitch as Bruce discovers a renewed sense of purpose. Batman finds himself pushed to the limits in a desperate effort to restore order.
It's obvious that's why Vicky hates you. Your dad helped bump off her parents.
Why would my father have the Vales killed?
I never said he killed the Vales. She was born in Arkham. Victoria Arkham.
So where you gonna go?
I've got some other business I need to take care of.
What did you do?
That was me getting rid of Lady Arkham's drugs.
The innocent people.
I did what I had to do. I had to make the choice about what sacrifices to make. You don't understand, Batman. Without me, Gotham is doomed.
Thank God he was finally stopped. Nice work, Batman.
My job's not done yet. I still need to find Lady Arkham before it's too late.
Bruce, all of your bat tech is linked to this computer. If you take it offline, it will all be inoperable.
This is not quite how things
Penguin
went.
hacks in, he'll have control of all of it.
Lucius was most certainly not there. Yes, Telltale. We know you Telltale. Actually, I don't think you Telltaled at the beginning of the last episode.
Breaking
5
news.
days later.
The children of Arkham have taken hostages. High-profile Gotham citizens, including Police Commissioner Peter Grogan, who was taken while attempting to intervene. I repeat, the children of Arkham have taken hostages.
Carry on, gents. Boss says it's time to get the Bat's attention.
Those are some really heavy lifting drones.
Batman's sighted, boss. Right on top.
I feel like your grappling hook should not be connected to the rest of your tank. It's a grappling hook. They always fall for the bat clothesline.
Batman! No! It's a trap!
Thanks, Grogan.
Not now.
You have to stop them. Save our city.
Well, goodbye, Grogan. Nice not really knowing you.
He's gone.
Had to happen eventually, I suppose. Gilly, why was that? You should not be tossing that aside. Someone can just pick that up.
Thank God. With the comms offline, I've no idea what's happening out there. I always fear the worst.
I need to get back to the Batcave. Figure out Penguin's next move. I can't let him keep hurting innocent... Penguin improved the armor.
Batman! Impressive as ever. Life off the grid must be treating you well, huh?
What's your point?
My point is, you're at the end of your rope. You can't even stop me offing a police commissioner. Without your toys, you're nothing. Just turn yourself over to my men. Scouts on them, they'll go easy on you.
I don't need toys to deal with the likes of you.
You sure about that, Batman? Because from the look of it, you could use a little help. Ta-ta, Batman! No, come on, just stay put.
Yeah, fortunately, the armor has not been improved that much. It would still stab right through it. Like we did the last one.
If I can just find a way to hack into it, I can get to Penguin. He's made improvements. Even deadlier than before. Wayne Tech. In Penguin's hands. It's a dangerous weapon.
Don't understand why they made Penguin like some kind of tech guru. And Vicky Vale a villain for some reason. Like there aren't enough villains for Batman.
I mean, to be entirely fair, that sort of stuff does make some interesting changes without going entirely elseworld. Like I had mentioned prior. And it's not as if the Penguin wasn't without some fancy tech prior. But obviously not quite to this level.
Yeah, but I don't think of him as like hacking Batman. It's like some Riddler shit. Where's he at?
The next game.
Anything? Another trap.
One of his men used a device that targeted my armor. If Penguin has more devices like that...
The Batsuit will be a liability.
It's already in bad shape. It couldn't protect me from a knife, let alone Penguin's new arsenal. If Batman can't take the fight to Penguin, maybe Bruce Wayne can.
Face Penguin as Bruce? Without your armor, you'll be more vulnerable, but far from helpless.
Penguin wants hostages to bait Batman. Bruce Wayne will be the perfect hostage.
You can get close and strike when he least expects it.
Besides, I won't be going alone. Get Gordon on the line. Give him our files on Oswald Cobblepot. Tell him that we did a little digging after he took my position as CEO.
Honestly, when
He
you
should
told
know
Gordon to do digging on Cobblepot, I don't know
killer
why
will
you
be
didn't give him
Cobblepot
those files to begin with.
Tell him that Bruce Wayne will meet him there. Lieutenant, these officers are at risk. Penguin is...
Wayne, get back! Martinez!
I saw some kind of transmitter hidden behind the statue.
Hey, give us room.
A transmitter?
Wayne Tech.
Controlling the drones.
That was clear. Yes, thank you. Saved a ref.
God damn it! Some of my officers are still in there. I'm not gonna let some two-bit thief kill my men!
If you can destroy the transmitter, Oswald loses control of the drones.
There's no way to get to it. You heard Martinez.
Lieutenant, you need a distraction. I can keep him talking while you get into position.
How the hell are you gonna do that? I don't think listening to the guy who publicly attacked him is at the top of his priority list.
I'm the last person Oswald will expect. I can use that.
This isn't a gala, Mr. Wayne. Just making an appearance isn't gonna do jack all.
Trust me, Lieutenant. I'm your best shot at getting those officers out alive.
This is insane. But I'm all out of options.
Have you tried
I'll go in around the
snipers?
back. If he sees me...
He won't. I'll keep him focused on me. You will get your chance.
Keep the perimeter tight. If he suspects
Or
anything
maybe
before
just
those drones
shooting
go
him
online,
instead of the drones.
we're both dead.
I'm pretty sure that the Penguin is not bulletproof. Oh, hey, there's one of those fancy things, so it's screw up the Batsuit.
Same device that fried the
Multiple,
suit.
actually.
It's a hell of a trap, Oz.
Hey, how you doing? Flashback now.
I hate them, Bruce. I really, really hate them. Making fun because my mom...
Hope he was just randomly British back now then too.
Those bullies aren't coming back. They better not. Oh! They say bad things about my family. I'll smash the dumb faces. Stop us, please. I'll smash all the dumb faces.
Get the word out, eh? All the channels. The Penguin's got a Wayne in Cobblepot Park.
Oswald!
Bruce! Welcome! The pigs are making it hard to bring in the bait for Batman. But now that you're here, I have the perfect lure. Not that I'm upset, but what does bring you by? Never known a Wayne to stick his neck out. Feels too good to be true.
I've come to talk, Oz.
It's a bit late in the day
Difficult
for that.
situation to potentially manage.
Still, I'm chuffed you popped by. Well, so far, only Gotham's finest have bothered to show.
You can tell he's from the UK because he uses the term
Exactly
shuffed.
where they don't belong. You know, I'm surprised Batman's not already here to save you. He's usually so on top of everything. Maybe I need to cause a few more screams.
Maybe he knows it's a trap. You haven't exactly been subtle.
See, that's the thing about Batman. You dangle an innocent life in front of him, and he has to show he can't help himself.
Yay,
When he arrives, oh ho ho!
Gordon, if you can sneak in that way, what the fuck have your other officers been doing?
Once he's out of the picture, there'll be nothing left in our way. Mine or Lady Arkham's. She's got some pretty big ideas for the city, and they're about to kick into gear.
Lady Arkham doesn't care about you, Oz. She's just using you.
Oh, we've got an understanding, her and I. We've done all right by all this brouhaha. It wasn't so long ago that you and me met in this very park. Me crawling out of the gutter. You looking down from on high. Take a gander at us now, eh? Night and day. You'd hardly recognize us, would you?
I always treated you with respect, Oz.
Respect? Oh, don't make me laugh. You only learned the word after I tossed you out of your company.
A little overeager there, Oz.
Where the hell is he?
Very excited.
Gordon's
I
just
like
like,
to imagine
oh,
all over.
oh no.
I like to imagine all over the city. There's criminals just randomly looking to the sky and shouting, "Batman!"
If anyone could afford to keep that brute on the payroll, it's you.
I don't need Batman's help to bring you down.
You hear that, Batman? Someone's awfully full of himself. Not that I don't think you can handle yourself. You certainly do know how to beat down an unarmed man. I mean, the drug only reveals your true feelings.
I mean, that would imply that you can't defend yourself.
Issues there, hey Bruce?
I am truly sorry for what happened, Oz. I never meant to hurt you so badly. I was drugged.
You? Pity me? I'm the one on top now, Bruce.
You are rather
It's
pitiable.
about bloody time. Your father locked my mum in Arkham Asylum to steal a fortune. He drove my own dad to suicide. The Waynes caused the ruin of my entire bloody family. Enough of this! You try to get me all shaken up.
He doesn't really need to try.
Batman be damned. We're done chatting, old friend. I'm releasing these drones. They'll make mutton out of you and all the lawmen around this park. And then on to the rest of this bloody city.
All right, fine. It's my fault, Oz.
What now?
You're right. Everything that happened, everything you've gone through, that blame falls on me. On my whole family.
How unlike you to admit your faults. Maybe you think that'll save you, eh? Ah, but guess what? It won't. Oh, bloody hell!
Guess what? It did. Catch. Heads up.
Bruce! You bastard!
You got a lot to answer for.
There's probably just some joke here about the apple not falling far from the tree. Just in reverse.
Is that all you got?
Show some dignity and defeat, Oswald.
Freedom is rights. I gotta admit, you surprised me. You were right about this one. Gotham Ocean.
Yeah, that happens quite a lot in the Arkham games, Soman.
I won't forget it.
It's always hilarious.
Thank you.
You and me both, Lieutenant.
I won't argue there.
You think this changes
Gotham will
anything,
hear
do
this.
ya? Lady Arkham's gonna have your heads served up on a platter.
He has a point. We just took down Lady Arkham's top man. She's not gonna stand for this.
No, she isn't.
I never thought I'd say this, but I hope to God that Batman has a better idea where she is than we do.
Well, at minimum, it's one less squawking bird in our ear.
How go the repairs?
Going offline kept Penguin from finding the Batcave, but it also scrambled our system. The Bat computer barely runs, and worse, most of my tech isn't working. It's going to take time to get everything up and running again. If it gets running again. It's going to make tracking down Lady Arkham a hell of a lot harder.
You've proven that you don't need armor or gadgets to help this city.
Maybe you should have turned the Bat computer off earlier once you knew he was trying to hack it. And that you wouldn't be able to stop him from hacking it.
Bruce, these last few weeks, I worry about the toll they've taken on you. Facing off against Harvey and Oswald in a matter of days. Not just the physical toll. Those were men you once trusted, and after finding out what you did about your father, people must seem a great disappointment to you.
People are often disappointing.
Letting you down, even those whom you admire.
Not everyone is like my father or Oswald. And what Harvey became, it wasn't by choice.
And me. Everything that happened, I could have stopped it if I'd done something all those years ago. This is my fault. All of it.
I mean, Martha tried to do
I
something,
wanted to leave your father's employ.
which is why the Waynes ended
But
up
if
dead.
only I had the guts to do something instead. Your mother, she wanted that. Wanted to put an end to his crimes. If I'd helped her, if I'd stopped Thomas, none of these horrors would have occurred. Lady Arkham, Oswald, even Harvey.
I don't blame you for what happened, Alfred. You did the best you could in an impossible situation. And it helped to make me the man I am today.
Thank you, Bruce.
Hug him.
But our work isn't done.
Afterwards.
It's long overdue, honestly.
Well, at least he gave him a hug back in Arkham.
And Lady Arkham.
With both Penguin and Mayor Dent off the board, she's the only remaining piece.
We need to figure out her next move. The only thing we do know is that she moved on from her plan to poison the city. With Penguin gone and my CEO access restored, I can finally log into Wayne Enterprises and see exactly what Oswald was doing during his time in charge. If I cross-reference that with all the data we have on Vicky Vale, we might be able to figure out the Children of Arkham's next move. Damn it. I can't access the news feed. I need to get this
What a
working
great
again.
loss.
Damn it. Still offline. I need to get this working again.
Your administrative access to Wayne Enterprises should have been reinstated by now, along with your title of CEO.
Let's
Well,
see
that
what
was quick.
Oswald was doing while he sat in my chair.
Master Cobblepot
Aside from putting penguins on old folders.
Can we just see what he was doing?
Is this something that you would do, Gray? Would you, if you could, would you put pictures of penguins on all your folders?
I should do that.
You're welcome. Maybe not so much slop. Sorry, go ahead.
I was gonna say, you're assuming he hasn't already done that.
Motherfucker used Comic Sans for his name.
That's why I was going to point out, aside from
to be
fucking using MS Paint to change it to Cobblepot Enterprise.
Self-respect, Cobblepot.
Penguin was tapping into surveillance systems
He
across
has none.
Gotham. Any building using Wayne Tech security could be spied on from the CEO's office.
How is that any different than the back door into the Wayne network that he uncovered?
It's not. Unless... Hold on. Oswald was trying to buy an island.
What on earth for?
Looks like he was using his new legal control of Carmine Falcone's assets
Oh,
and
mine's going
likeness
to
to
go boop.
brand the place. It's some kind
How
of
dare you, Boop?
tourist attraction.
Falcone Island?
I was going to call it
Falcone Island.
Falcone Island!
No, he pooped the bun. I see.
Yes.
We need to figure out...
Okay, on this Cobblepot we agree.
Of course.
Oh, Oswald certainly wasn't very frugal with my money.
You have a few yachts
No,
to
you will
return,
not.
it appears.
Also explains how the Children of Arkham had a seemingly endless supply
I'll
of guns.
boop the move for you, Omen.
Oswald was using
Boop.
Wayne money to arm
No.
them.
No pooping of them.
Boop.
Oswald altered
No.
several public records using the Wayne network.
This is criminal.
Boop.
Oswald manipulated
Stop.
my records as well.
It would appear your degree was in sociology.
And my medical records.
There are some, well, but colorful diseases.
Annoying, but not hard to fix.
Oh, that's better.
Well, no surprise here, Oswald wiped away any trace of his criminal records. His background is completely fabricated.
He was
doesn't get
enrolled
used
at
off of that.
Cambridge. Ridiculous.
Calm down, Alfred. I'm sure the board realizes by now that they were fooled.
All mention of her birth name, Victoria Arkham, is completely gone.
Wait. What's this? He also erased something from Vicky's research at the Gazette. I can't tell what was removed from here, but Wayne Tech leaves a trace when it alters data. One the Bat computer can decode.
What is it Miss Vale wanted to hide?
Oh, we already clicked through everything.
What do we have here? They did more than just look at these schematics. Every building in Gotham with a Wayne Tech security system can be accessed from here and remotely controlled. If Oswald was the brawn, Vicky
Small,
is
bold,
the
new
brains.
big boops.
Let's check her file. She may have left clues about what she was using Oswald's access for. Vicky
So
Vale,
help me, I will
mid-30s,
eat a
reporter
bowl.
for the Gotham Gazette. And not in the public record. Her true name, Victoria Arkham.
To think she was here, in the manor. She gave nothing away of her true nature then.
Vicky embraced this identity to follow through on her twisted crusade.
Her mask inspires fear.
Does it?
Unlike
She looks kind of like a voodoo doll.
I just need to find her. The Children of Arkham. Their symbol dates back much farther than their terrorist activity. They formed to get justice for those wronged at Arkham Asylum. But the message fell on deaf ears. Until they found a leader Gotham. Gotham couldn't ignore. The Gazette's records of the articles written by Vicky Vale. This record isn't complete.
You're right. There are notable gaps between entries, but yet it doesn't seem she ever left the Gazette's employ. So what was she doing in that time?
This record wouldn't be easy to alter. Seeing what Oswald was up to could give us a fresh perspective. Now that we know how Oswald manipulated Vicky's records, the Batcomputer should be able to... There. No more holes. She was looking into Arkham patients, reviewing records, checking submissions, prior histories. She was trying to figure out who was actually sick and who was committed because of Hill, Falcone, and my father.
Fair enough.
Vicky was digging deep. Gotham City records, Freedom of Information requests, posts to conspiracy forums. All to find...
It's a list. Gotham buildings that use Wayne Tech security systems.
It's a list of targets.
City Hall, Arkham Asylum, GCPD headquarters, Gotham First National. It's almost every landmark in the city.
We're onto something. Vicky wants to bypass the security at a Gotham landmark. But without a man inside Wayne Enterprises, she can't unlock that door remotely. She'll have to get her hands dirty. And when she does, we'll find her.
Bruce, you there? It's urgent. One of the Bat prototypes has been stolen.
By Lady Arkham?
Not quite.
Accept
I'm
that again.
patching you the feed now.
That seems about right.
She stole from you? After we opened our doors to her? After all that you two...
Alfred.
Nothing happened, Alfred.
Why would she do this? Is she that cold-hearted? That selfish?
She must have her reasons.
Well, I'm sure she does.
The device she stole, it's a prototype. It's an electronic skeleton key. With it, you could bypass any security system made by Wayne Tech.
That seems relevant.
That key is far too dangerous in Miss Kyle's hands, especially with Lady Arkham still at large.
Get the car ready, Alfred. I'm going to get some answers from Selina.
Damn it. Hey, Bruce. I wasn't expecting you. Thought I'd make it outside the city limits, at least.
If you wanted to see me, you could have just called.
The chase is so much more fun. But I know you're not here for me. Are you? I don't blame you for wanting it back. I'm surprised you had a toy like this. No doubt Batman would use it for the good of Gotham, but the less noble options are so much more exciting. Why should I give it back? So much potential. Just imagine what I'd be able to dig my claws into.
A thief of your class doesn't need a device like that. It'd only be a crutch.
Says the man whose belt is an armory.
And he just took down the Penguin without any armor.
Catch. I know you're just playing into my pride, but you're right. I don't need a crutch. Oh, come on. Don't pretend you're not impressed. As long cons go, this one was a beauty. Getting into Wayne Tech's lab took a lot more than cracking a safe. I had to get close to people. Your friend Harvey. Poor guy just wanted to fall in love so bad. After that, it didn't take very long to get my introduction to his BFF. The great Bruce Wayne. Imagine my surprise when the rich playboy turned out to be Batman, Scourge of Gotham. I was always going to steal from Bruce Wayne. I just never expected he'd be so interesting.
You talk a good game, but I don't buy it for a second. You're not that shallow.
You really think you know me that well?
I know that whatever this started as, that's not all it means to you now.
The only thing it means is that I'm very good at my job. I'm getting out of here while the getting's good. Gotham's a house on fire, and I'm not gonna burn with it. If you were smart, you'd get out of here too. This town hates you, hates your entire family. Just leave it all behind. Do something more meaningful with those skills of yours.
What, like thieving?
You don't need
No.
the money, but think of the fun.
Gotham needs me, and I won't abandon the people of this city, no matter how they feel about me.
After the way they've treated you, you've got one hell of a thick skin. You're gonna need it. It'll be good to put some distance between us. After all, look at what happened to Harvey. It'd only be a matter of time before I crossed one of your lines. Isn't that right?
That's because
My
Harvey
copy of
got
the Boy
crazy
Scout
drunk.
Handbook is out of date. I'm bound to break some rule.
You and I may disagree on a lot of things, but I'm not worried about you.
You're that sure? Bruce, I think I finally get what this is all about. You're upset that I'm leaving. What'd you think? That because we had a sleepover, we're best friends? Is that what you really thought?
Well, maybe it meant nothing to you, but what happened between us meant something to me.
Oh, Bruce. Didn't know you were the sensitive type.
Just stop the show, Selina. Stop pretending nothing matters.
Look, Bruce. I'll admit that what you and I had, it wasn't terrible. But you were just another job. A more intriguing job than I was expecting. But still a job. And that job's done. I'm done with you. It's not complicated. I'm not a good person. I'm certainly no hero, and I don't want to be. I'm a thief. That's all I am. I told you that from the start. I never pretended to be anything else.
Stop. That's not true. I know there's more to you than that. You're just afraid to admit
I mean,
it.
you did save his life after
wouldn't you? Why would you even think that? I've made my feelings pretty clear.
Oh, hey.
Why aren't you listening?
You saved my life. You could have left me to die back in that warehouse, but you didn't. Someone who's only out for herself, who's just a thief, wouldn't do that.
Oh yeah? Who would?
A good person. That's who. A hero.
You know, after I found out you were Batman, I thought nothing else could surprise me, but you just keep on surprising me.
Yeah, let's give her a hug. Yes, sir.
Well, it's been fun.
See you around?
Maybe.
Not quite goodbye, just see you next time.
Lucius, I've got the key. Hold on, Alfred's on the line. Hey, Alfred,
Bruce, Lady Arkham, she's here. I tried to keep them out, but...
Alfred? Alfred!
Well, not again.
Alfred! Lucius, it's Bruce. He's not here. Damn it.
You've
I'm going
checked
to search
exactly
for
one
clues.
room. Technically, two if you count the entrance to the foyer.
Get over here as fast as you can.
I'm on my way. We're gonna find him, Bruce.
I know. Need to focus. Figure out what happened here. What happened to you, Al? The lock's been completely destroyed. Alfred must have barricaded himself in here. But they got in anyway. A scuff mark. What could have caused this? Furniture scattered outwards from a single point. Ash everywhere. What did they do to you, Alfred? Something big was thrown against this wall. Or someone.
Probably a bit too small to do quite that damage.
Struggle. The fight left nothing untouched.
Somehow the alcohol bottle is a-okay. But some of those things are built real sturdy.
Was used as a weapon. Swung so hard it broke in half. Blood pattern looks like it came off a high-velocity hit.
Fire poker's just hanging around. And frankly, that looks like it came from the doorway. But obviously something happened here.
Alfred grabbed the fireplace poker to fend off an attacker. But it was knocked away.
That's not quite what you thought happened, but hey.
Alfred used the pool cue as a weapon. Broke it across his attacker's head. When that didn't stop him, he used the jagged end to stab him, spraying blood across the pool table.
Sometimes for Alfred, violence is not the answer. It is the question, and the answer is yes.
Lady Arkham must have used the concussion blast from her staff to try and stop Alfred. I know what happened. The children of Arkham broke in. Alfred barricaded himself inside the parlor. He had just enough time to grab a pool cue as a weapon before Lady Arkham blasted the doors open. He broke it across one of their heads, then stabbed him to get away. Another assailant tackled Alfred, knocking over the vase. Alfred almost escaped, but then Lady Arkham entered the parlor. Used her staff's concussion blast, scattering all the furniture in her path, throwing him against the wall by the fireplace.
Poor Al.
So Alfred grabs the nearest thing to use as a weapon to defend himself. But Lady Arkham deflected Alfred's attack, causing the poker to fly across the room and lodge into the wall. More blood on the mantle. He smashed his face into it. Wait. That picture doesn't belong there. Lady Arkham wanted me to find this. Alfred, Password reckoning. You have no idea.
Bruce Wayne, you should be rotting in a padded cell. Now, your butler, the man who raised you like his own son, will suffer in your place. But don't worry, you'll get him back eventually. Peace, my bloody peace.
Alfred.
Well, hi, Lucius. How you doing?
Vicky will pay for this. I'll make sure of that.
Look at what she's doing to him. All right. Well, then let's get to work.
Alfred keeps adjusting his glasses. The reflection. He's making sure I see the reflection in his glasses. He knows the Batcomputer can use multiple reflection angles to recreate the room that he's in. And I can.
Fortunately, Alfred is a very smart cookie.
Good thinking, Alfred.
The cowl appears to have been fixed at some point.
Okay, Lucius. Freeze frame on the first signal Alfred gives.
Paint us a picture. Here we go.
He's wounded.
Must be one of the thugs Alfred fought upstairs.
Professional grade camera. Probably came from the Gazette's office. Stairs leading up. Cement walls. We're in a basement. Alfred's trying to look at things that might give us a clue to where he's being held.
Does that count as a cement wall? That looks like a brick wall, loosely covered in cement.
Move on to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
Rogers Plumbing. A service company for the water heater. I can use their records to find home addresses for their clients.
We're getting closer.
Yeah, but we're not there yet. Doesn't seem to be anything else here.
Let's keep looking.
Nothing else to see here.
Moving on.
Lady Arkham. Keep searching. A Mason stamp.
Only one Masonic lodge in the city. Gotham City Fraternal Order of Stonemasons.
So the house was built in 1945 by them. That's a
well, that narrows it down.
Jump to Alfred's next signal.
You got it.
A basement window.
What's that outside?
Give me a second. They're by a bus stop.
You didn't really need to zoom in for that.
Okay, I think we have enough to pinpoint a location.
Well, let's hope.
I can get the bus line from this, but no stop number. This will help pinpoint the neighborhood. Okay, filtering for all homes built on that date. These are all the homes serviced by this water heater company on the days and months listed. A corner store. Seems unlikely. Bowling alley. Damn it. Let's keep looking. You are not going to believe this.
What is it?
Lady Arkham is back at the Vale House, where she killed her foster parents. According to its records, it has a basement. We know where Alfred is, but I'm without a working batsuit.
Actually.
What's that?
One of the early prototypes.
It has basic cowl functionality, but outside of that, it doesn't protect much more than your identity, I'm afraid.
Good call. Thank you, Lucius.
It doesn't have all the bells and whistles, but it should still scare the crap out of criminals. This ends tonight.
Off we go to save our Al. Well, that looks like a tripwire.
Be careful.
Be careful, he says, except we can do nothing despite seeing the tripwire. At least we can do something there.
Batman! I'm all right. There's no one here. No Alfred.
Damn it!
There's blood on the walls. I'm going to see what I can find.
Standing by.
The blood hasn't congealed yet.
Means we can't be far behind them.
This is where they had Alfred. Where they beat him. There's a boot print in the blood. Lady Arkham's soldiers dragged him. The trail stops at the wall. Actually, it goes under it.
Sounds like there's more to this basement than it would appear.
Taking a closer look.
Hello, Walt.
Now let's find out what the Veils were hiding. There's a small room with a hole in the floor. A rope ladder.
Anyone down there would be trapped.
Alfred!
Notice.
I'm going inside.
It might have been good to put the ladder down first, just in case, but I...
Bruce, what's down there? Do you see Alfred?
No. It's some kind of torture chamber. Shackles, belts, blood.
What?
Vicky. She was kept down here. Locked away.
Who could do that to their child?
I'm beginning to understand.
Turns out the Veils were not very good people.
To willfully hurt a child.
No wonder Vicky is consumed with hate. It's all she's ever known.
I can't even imagine. But it doesn't give her the right to take it out on others.
The Veils' foster children may not have been the only ones to suffer here. I followed Alfred's blood into this hole. If he had any opportunity at all, he would have left me a clue. Disturbing. Vicky created her here, in this room. This is where Vicky Vale became Lady Arkham. The belt. It's caked in blood. Bloody scratches, fingernails. Someone tried to climb out.
Alfred?
No. This blood is fresher than the rest. Must be Alfred's.
Well, at least they were kind enough to give the tortured children shock. I mean, come on.
There are drawings. Vicky Vicky must have drawn them when she was a prisoner. The chalk here is different, newer. Shackles. Blood on them. Old. And new. Vicky did to Alfred what was done to her. Alfred's glasses. One piece apart from the others. Purple. The same color as my tack. Can't be a coincidence. Maybe... That drawing looks like Alfred.
Does it?
The highlighted words read, "To Arkham."
Apparently, he's not great at drawing, but hey, it works. Gets the job done.
Alfred left me another clue. This is what he wanted me to find. To see. He's modified one of her own Lady Arkham drawings to include himself. And these two words. To Arkham.
Then she's
going to Arkham, and she's taking Alfred with her. That's the final piece.
That backwards K for some reason.
She's been using Wayne Enterprises to get access to the buildings with Wayne Tech security systems, including Arkham Asylum. She's going to open the doors, release the inmates, and she took Alfred with her. Call Gordon in the GCPD.
I'm on it.
Lady Arkham won't be expecting us. We'll catch her by surprise.
It's a good thing your grappling hook is working again, especially after you threw it away. Hi, Saku.
Everything good?
Orderlies are rounded up.
That's the last of it, then.
The children of Arkham have taken over.
Makes me want to play through the Predators sections. The
He's
Arkham
leading
series
the
is
team
fun.
himself. If you can find Alfred, maybe you can get him out of there before all hell breaks loose.
Almost ready. Let her know.
Copy. On our way. Go ahead. I got this.
Do you now? Well, that was real weird. There was a flash that made her
This ends
green.
now, Vicky. Tell me where Alfred Pennyworth is.
The butler. Bruce Wayne has a bat on his payroll.
Answer the question.
Where he is doesn't matter. He'll be dead soon. Another corpse in Bruce Wayne's family.
No one's dying tonight.
You really think you're in control here? Your confidence is impressive, but that won't save the butler. Or the rest of Gotham. A lesson needs to be taught. They won't look the other way. Not again.
And when did Gotham look away from you, Vicky?
Don't try to psychoanalyze me, Batman. You have no idea what I've done to come this far. Too much to turn back now.
I know you've suffered. You were tortured, held captive by the people who were supposed to love you. I don't know how you survived.
You want to know how I survived? I survived because every night I dreamed of the revenge I'd take on them. And this forsaken city. Your time's run out. nothing you can do, Batman. You underestimate the true children of Arkham. These souls kept behind bars. Open the doors!
Yeah, I'm sure they'll go swimmingly.
Arkham! Listen to me! Freedom is yours! The only one standing in your way is Batman.
Batman. He stuck me in here! Me too. Let me at him. He's the crazy one.
Strike. 10 points. Hi, Harvey. Bye, Harvey. Sorry, saying Joey or whatever your name was. You seem to have gotten a little crazy.
The leader of the Children of Arkham. Did you see her?
They went.
Well, I guess they went.
You're not getting away, Vicky.
Fortunately, the cowl comes with a side effect of slow-mo. I mean, that particular orderly probably has it coming, but no deaths on our watch. As much as we can track. It also seems somewhat odd that we have the inmate numbers, but not their names. Meanwhile, time for a bit of karmic justice. Discombobulate. So you decide to get a haircut at some point? Oh, hi, Says.
Take your time, Sans.
That's the plan.
Hey, Gordon.
You're going to die.
Yeah, that's definitely gonna leave an unaccounted for scar.
Truly
Hey, John.
Inspiring. Such a pleasure to see your work in person.
Jesus.
Gordon's here.
Just in there sipping some coffee.
You stop Lady Arkham.
Hi, Blockbuster. Bye, Blockbuster. Having fun with that door.
There's no way out now.
There's always another way here, Batman.
All the people that Thomas Wayne condemned to this place unwillingly, they speak through the walls. Their ghosts walk. They know the way.
I can't help those people now, but I can help Alfred Pennyworth. Take me to him.
My pleasure.
It's a really good thing that Bruce is working to get this place renovated and replaced.
Vicky! You've already lost, Vicky. Come out and surrender.
You know, continuing to madly cackle does not make you look any better.
Let him go!
The butler has to die. Payment for Thomas Wayne's sins. He took away my family, so I'll take away his sons.
His son already lost his family, including Thomas, who was, you know, dead.
Bring me Bruce Wayne. If anyone can find him, it's you. He's probably cowering behind a 12-inch thick wall and 100 bodyguards right now.
Despite going himself to take care of Oswald.
Because my mask is off now, Batman. I won't lie.
Does that mean you would lie when you were wearing the mask? Oh, we moving now. Only one vial of crazy juice on there? Tisk tisk.
You know, Batman, I really don't.
Scarecrow would have gone for a whole gauntlet.
Why are you fighting me? I've done great things for Gotham. Falcone and Hill deserved to die. If anything, I did you a favor. We're fighting the same fight, Batman. Can't you see that? We want the same things.
Those men deserved their day in court, just like everyone else.
So they could have gotten off like they did so many times.
I mean, even Falcone thought that he was going down for good.
They got exactly.
And likewise, we had stuff on Hill.
My justice is final and absolute. You shouldn't be here. You shouldn't be defending him. You think Bruce Wayne is any better than his father? He hides behind his status and wealth. He's a coward, leaving other men to carry his burdens. You are my enemy, Batman. Wayne is.
Come out!
Timed traps don't entirely work if you start an ominous ticking.
I'm curious, Batman. I know why I wear the mask. It's who I am. Who I was always meant to be. What about you? Do you wear the mask to hide? Or to become who you really are? Are you
both.
the man? Or the mask?
The mask is a symbol. Some fear it. But for others, it brings hope.
When I first saw it, I found it inspiring. And once you're dead, I'm going to mount that mask on my wall. But first, I'll see the man beneath.
It's a good thing she decided to run off to more traps rather than... or whatever those were. I got a random subscription, but it's not showing me a notification for that. Thank you very much for your subscription. We'll be getting another notification for that shortly. Something Ollie?
Hold on, Alfred.
Not sure if they were following in the first place, and I haven't seen them in the chat, but seriously, thank you.
You came for me. After what you said, I knew you'd come.
Any and every subscription helps a little bit. It's nice to see people popping.
Did you see where she...
Glad you liked the content.
She just disappeared.
I'm getting you out of here.
Above you!
Is there somewhere to see like
Interesting how you speak to him.
descriptions?
It
So
should have
familiar.
popped up in the activity feed, but didn't. There's probably something in the creator dashboard.
For someone you've never
Yeah.
met before.
It's called compassion, Vicky. Something you seem to know very little about.
Sounds like deflection to me. There's more here than you're telling. It makes me wonder, do you really care? Only one way to find out.
Batman, don't you...
Shut up, old man! You've seen my true self. Your turn. Prove that you care. Take off your mask. Let me see the man you really are.
If that's what it will take.
Executive
to see
decisioner.
No! No, Bruce.
This must be some kind of trick. Bruce Wayne, he'd never be the man Batman is. He only looks out for himself. Oh, but of course. Now I understand. As Batman, you can prey upon the weak, the defenseless, just like your father did.
Unfortunately, Vicky Vale has decided to become a Redditor.
There's nothing heroic about you.
Stop blaming other people for your problems. You aren't the only one that suffered.
You really think you can preach to me? You? Of all people? Enough! No more lies! No more talk! The only truth left is in your death! I'll bury you!
Careful what you wish for about being buried, Vicky.
Stop, Vicky. It's over.
Nothing will keep me from my revenge!
How long is this QTE, you may ask? Yes.
Shift plus Q just to shake things up a
You
little bit.
belong in this place, Bruce. Lost, forgotten, buried. And Gotham will not mourn. The sins of the Wayne bloodline end here.
Very symbolic.
I'm sure she'll be fine, but also, come on, let's get the fuck out of here.
I see your true face. I'll never trust you.
Well. Unfortunately, there's a staircase here. Guess people had to get down here practically, somehow, somewhere.
As to last
A
week's
week
events
later.
at Arkham Asylum, a spokesperson for the GCPD assured us that the breakout has been contained and all inmates have been returned to their cells. Miss Vale is missing and presumed dead following a gruesome battle with the caped vigilante known only as the Batman. Her death marks the end of Children of Arkham's reign of terror.
If the public knew the half of it.
It's better that they don't.
This came in the mail. It's unsigned.
Selina.
Hang on there.
Everything that's been going on, I haven't gotten a chance to thank you for what you did, sacrificing your identity for my safety. But it was a dangerous thing to do. You could lose everything. The secrecy you've worked so hard to maintain. Gone.
Without you, none of this would work. You are my family.
You don't know how good it is to hear you say that. After everything that's happened. And your ear? At least there's something left of it.
Dr. Tompkins assured me it adds character.
That it does. We will get through this, Bruce. Don't lose sight of the fact that you've done some real good for Gotham. You should be
3
proud.
supervillains taken out in a couple days.
I didn't take them down alone. I had help. You, Lucius, Gordon, Selina, and all those who gave their life fighting for Gotham.
To those who helped, and those we lost.
The damage done by the Children of Arkham has left Gotham a city in turmoil. Faith in those at the top
It's been a
has
city in
perhaps
turmoil.
irrevocably been shaken. Acting Commissioner James Gordon has promised to speak out about the issue tonight during an emergency citywide address.
And I hope, despite the recent terror that's gripped our city, that Gotham's leading citizens will come out to show their support.
Will his token appointment be enough to regain the city's trust? It remains to be seen. But experts agree that
Gordon
What do they
Rhodes
agree on?
Gotham's leaders
They agree on
stand
something for
behind
once.
him.
What do they agree on?
Leaders like you. Let Gotham see who Bruce Wayne truly is, and let them know what you plan to do for its future.
Well, this could be a fresh start.
For you, and for this city. Though, in Gotham, the only figure that can make as much impact as a Wayne
is Batman.
You've helped this city tremendously, both as Bruce Wayne and Batman. And that person, whether he dons a cape or not, is someone I'm proud of and honored to call my friend.
And family. Don't forget family.
Thank you, Alfred.
Why was that only my left ear?
What do you intend to do about tonight?
I do not know.
Well, Lucius has yet to invent a suit that'll let Bruce Wayne and Batman be in the same place at once.
That is unfortunate. I suppose you must decide whose appearance will be more valuable. As Bruce, you can help repair the damage done to your name, get the public support so that you can change things from the top down. But Batman is a symbol of justice and strength. Maybe in these dark times, that is truly what Gotham
Decisions.
Perhaps one is truly the mask, and one is who you truly believe you are.
How do y'all think we should end things off?
I mean, the true him has always been Batman. It's kind of his whole deal.
Both of you are in agreement on attend as Batman, then?
Yeah, I think so.
Batman will be in attendance.
You'll make quite the impression. Gordon will be grateful.
Currently awaiting newly appointed acting police commissioner.
That's a nice PNG.
Who will address the city for the first time in the wake of the terrorist attacks perpetrated by Lady Arkham.
I, as acting police commissioner, Commissioner Gordon. It doesn't sound right. Batman! Is everything all right? I assume you're not here to give a speech. So, what is it?
It's an important day. Your first address to the city as acting commissioner. I wanted you to know that I stand with you. I want Gotham to know that there are those who will fight for them.
Oh, I'm glad you feel that way. The city's on edge. Tonight can make all the difference. You're one hell of an addition to this lineup. Gotham's best and brightest have turned out for this. I know you're not a man of many words, but I'd like to say something to Gotham on your behalf. Is there anything you'd like them to know?
Use silence.
Maybe about how you'd like to be seen moving forward?
Tell them I'll work alongside you and the GCPD to protect Gotham. The criminals of this city will stand no chance against us.
Now, that they won't. You know, I always wanted this. To be commissioner someday. To have the chance to shape this.
Damn it, Bruce.
I should probably be used to that by now. Now, in the last few weeks,
Still fucking
as
rude.
much violence and terror as I've seen.
Also, you haven't so much attended as Batman so much as you gave a pep talk to Gordon. You could have come to the rest of this as Bruce.
Is Batman. He'll work alongside the GCPD to lift Gotham out of these dark times. But I'm not only asking Batman and my officers to be heroes. I'm asking all of you, too. Let Gotham be a city of heroes. United, strong, and hopeful.
We're gonna quick time this.
Turns out Batman attended after all.
Unfortunately.
Clear the area. Get that bastard to lock up.
Pretty swiftly dealt with, at least.
Just minutes ago, Acting Commissioner James Gordon delivered a rousing speech that turned into a shocking assassination attempt on his life. Batman made short work of the assassin.
Oh boy, it's gonna be tough to top that.
But
That's a big Barney heating glass. Drinking a fucking martini out of a margarita glass. Yeah, that seems like something the Joker would do. The real revelation is that somehow a quarter of people did not distract the Penguin. Most people comforted Alfred. 2.3% of people. What is wrong with you? How dare you? I can understand the people who told him that matters is fixing the problem, but why would you say, no, Alfred, this is your fault, fuck you. How dare you? And while we...
One, that's just incorrect, and two, that's fucked up.
Yeah. Meanwhile, while we did not try to romance Selena, we did regard her as more than a thief, and I mean, well, she did save our life. Most people also removed the cowl, mostly to avoid, Alfred getting hurt. Meanwhile, most people actually went as Bruce rather than Batman. Fair, I suppose. Honestly, I would expect this to be closer to a 50-50, but
Yeah, I don't know. I maintain that it makes more sense that he would go as Batman. He considers that his true self.
oh boy, a season overview. 100% merciful. 59% cutting, between cutting and honest, question mark. 95% collaborative, 94% compassionate. I'm not sure how I feel about writing the 59% between cunning and honest, but I feel there are worse places to be. Whereas, if there's one thing Batman occasionally needs to learn, it's he needs to be more collaborative. Unfortunately, no further after the end, and, Omen, no. Just because there are no laws against it doesn't mean you should be bringing up that meme. Especially in my presence. And alas, no trailer for Batman the Enemy Within. But yes, that was Telltale's Batman, or Batman the Telltale series, or whatever title they gave this game. Because I swear they never give these things consistent titles. But they are consistently fun, even if they're occasionally a bit off the walls. Obviously, Gray doesn't care too much for the choice-making aspect of these games, but what do you two think?
Honestly, I think the story is pretty terrible.
Why do you
and
think
I don't
the story's
often
terrible?
have like really negative feelings about games. I just think it's largely nonsensical.
How so?
And they made changes to characters that are unnecessary and don't really make sense.
Not everything can always be the same, otherwise it would be predictable. Why do you think people complain about the Joker showing up repeatedly in the Arkham games? It's always the
Yes,
Joker, it's always the Joker. Oh my god, the Joker's a ghost now.
This is the Telltale Batman game. It should be the definitive Batman. Instead, they did their own weird thing.
It's nice to have changes now and again, and like I said, in my opinion, does at least a good job at lining up some surprises and player choice outside of the more streamlined approach of Arkham Asylum, where you don't really have much choice, even if it is truer through the overall Batman. That said, Batman himself can and usually does remain true to the character of Batman, even if you can make some choices in a more darker direction.
Uh-huh. It's just my opinion. You asked for it, it has been given.
Great.
Gray barely has any idea what's happened.
Poor Gray.
There was a Batman.
Well, you are not incorrect. He's gonna have so many VODs to watch. Yes. Right. Again, I may or may not stream on Friday. If I do, I will probably be having another section of XCOM 2. Stay tuned. And then regardless, we will be returning next week, Monday, maybe Tuesday, and Wednesday. Who knows about next Friday. As for next Wednesday, we'll see how everyone is feeling. I have plenty of other alternative games, obviously in addition to the sequel to this. Or we may eventually get back to Phoenix Wright. Stay tuned. In the meanwhile, thanks to everyone who popped in, including Omen, who hung around and chatted for a bit, obviously Sagoku, my brother, who redeemed a few random facts, cursed at me, and posted lyrics to a song. And also to that one person who gave me a subscription. Let's see if that shows up on the creator dashboard panel thing.
By the way, Gray, is there no way to delete messages from the mod view?
If you have mod icons turned on, just use that little delete message button.
Oh, okay, I hadn't refreshed the page. Yes, it does now show up in mod view. Okay.
Yeah.
I was very confused by that earlier.
It says that on the creator dashboard, there is meant to be subscribers under the audience section of the stream information tab. Twitch has probably been messing around with stuff. Apparently it might be in the revenue tab. Ugh. Don't see that. Discord, why do you got jerk stuff?
I don't know what happened exactly, but I have a feeling it was not a real subscription because I never saw that person in the viewer list.
Not seeing anything showing up in the earnings section, although that might just be because the stream is still going. Yeah. That was odd. It was something Ali. I think the first name started with an M.
Yeah.
Weird. Well, if you were a real person, then... oh, wait, no. I don't think this was from Green because that was 7 days ago. There's something that says for Wednesday, September 25th. No, that is for this one. Then 1 subscription plus 1 from last stream. Doesn't say from who, though. Guess something to keep an eye on. But yes, if you're a real person, thank you very much. Obviously, you are always free to lurk. Although in cases like this, a random post verifying that you're a person would be great. If you're a bot, we will find you. But anyways, with all that said, thanks again for everyone who popped in. And let's see, how many viewers do we actually have at the moment? We have 5 viewers. Is there anyone I wish to raid at the moment? Nigel. We can raid Nigel. He's actually playing The Witcher 3. Lovely. Right, in which case we shall raid Nigel. We still have no official raid message. But I thank everyone, and wish all of you a good night. Get some rest. See y'all next week. And or Friday. I don't know. Also give these 2 head pats. They deserve it.
No.
Head pats and boops for Romans too. Good night, everybody.
Pat the bun more because he's eating.